Why is all this technology happening in a world that teaches us to evolve? Good question. Well, necessity is the mother of invention. And here we are up against AI that might replace us, etc. But can we be replaced? After all, we're put here to learn so that we can achieve higher levels of existence. What better way to learn than necessity? Technology is a learning tool. We are divine in our ability to learn and overcome. So let's keep that in mind. Do we have sway over our bodily condition? Can we heal ourselves? Well, think about this. You may have had a project going that wasn't your passion, but it had to be done. You may have chores and paperwork and housework and things to do that weren't your creative preference. So you've been feeling pressure and your body shows some wear and tear. But you might get worried and think, oh, I have cancer, or I'm going to have a heart attack. And you may be thinking a little more on the negative side than what you usually can do. But here's where you can see where enthusiasm and imagination trumps the material world. It flows right above your bodily functions and reorders them. You may have come home very tired and feeling very sore in places in your body and wondering if you have a condition or if your condition's worsening. But then, let's say you got a phone call from an old friend you haven't seen in years. Oh yeah, let's go meet there and have a bite to eat. And all of a sudden, when you're driving, you realize, I feel good. I don't feel any of the symptoms. Or two, when you're finished a project that you had to do that wasn't so much fun as what you'd like to do, you wake up the next day with the alarm clock say, and you have something that you're going to go do, and all of a sudden you realize, my body feels fine. My mind is fine. I just conquered some great thing that I was working on, and it's making me feel pretty darn good. So, what of that illness that you were so worried about? Can you keep staying above it? That's the question. What if those symptoms come back? Well, here's something to think about. You know the old saying, if you don't use it, you lose it? Well, this could work in your favor. If you don't use all those unfortunate illness feelings in your body, if you don't use them by complaining about them and worrying about them and dwelling on them, they'll go away, won't they? Like the bad wolf. If you don't feed that wolf, he quits coming around. What you feed stays. You feed your enthusiasms and the accomplishment feeling that you get from staying with something that you didn't want to complete, but you knew that after you did, it would make you stronger and make you feel really good. So in this world where we're trying to graduate grade 12 here on Earth, in a sense, in our evolution journey. We are learning to observe and sit with uneasy feelings and even ill feelings. Are they going to kill you? No. Can you sit a bit and not judge them and just say, oh, look what's happening to me right now. Hang in there. And they stay less and less periods of time because you've maintained your balance in letting them be there, and they got what they needed from being there. Well, I didn't rile her up this time. Maybe I ought to just give up. She's on a different level. All the worries can't bother her right now, so I've got no work here. And your great upheavals will go somewhere else, dissipate. And so when you realize that staying in balance and staying motivated if you can and staying moving, getting rest at the right time and moving at the right time, taking breaks when you need to, all of that can be strengthening. It can strengthen you towards your purpose. You start to get focused. You start to get streamlined. You feel the magnetism of the radar you're locking into to perpetuate the things that you've started that you want to continue with. And it's easier and easier to stay on the path. So, something happens that upsets the wagon. Oh, even just something little. What do? You're starting to learn what to do. The first thing and the only thing needed in this moment is, okay, something bad's happening that I perceive as bad. How long is it going to last? How long am I going to give it energy? How long is it going to persist? Focus on that. Every time. Every time. Focus on that. Something uncomfortable hits you, a bad feeling hits you, an ill feeling hits you. How long is this going to last? Should cut through reality right then. Can I get over it right now? Bang. Think about something enthusiastic, or just sit with it. Sit in the pain a little bit till it passes through. It's not you. If it's not you, what is it? It's something passing through. Then when it subsides, go about your business, go about your purpose. The reason it's good to confront these things on the fly like that is that if you sit and pray about it or contemplate it, you'll be distracted. You'll start thinking about your shopping list. But if you meet it head on in your day, then necessity's the mother of invention. You figure a way around it. And that's how you get closer and closer to being able to get out of grade 12 by the time you tip over and leave this world. You hear the phrase that environment can be stronger than willpower. Well, how is a way that works? Well, let's say that the environment is your bodily condition and it's bothering you and calling to you. Give me attention. And your willpower to go there is waning. The environment can be stronger. When you've made an environment where you've been victorious and you're basking in that, that's a great environment. I can do it. I've done it. I did it just now. So sometimes when your willpower is not enough, it's good to get yourself into a good environment. Enthusiasm is the best way, but sometimes it's hard, especially if you're depressed. But the outside world can help there. If you can get yourself into nature, get yourself around a friend that always seems to be uplifting, you can help yourself. And then, environment is stronger than willpower. You come home and you take a little nap or just sit with it. And when your body's relaxed like that, you go into alpha state where your subconscious is more prevalent. And the conscious thoughts that are always flitting about, getting in the way, they calm down. And your subconscious says, yes, see what happened? You got over that, and now you can see some answers right here in the open to some of these problems you have. They are not problems. They are occurrences that will bring about an answer that you're going to need in your life anyway. Once you learn something, it applies to so many other things in your life. So when you're stopped by an unfortunate seeming circumstance, get right with it right away. What's trying to happen here? Overcome it and see how smoother things get the next time you're in the vicinity of such a problem happening. You'll know how to side skirt it. You'll know how to cruise over it. So in the end, is technology going to overtake us? Technology is a learning tool. We are divine in our ability to learn and overcome. So let's keep that in mind.